Hello everyone, this is AlanStorm29 and welcome to the 4th edition of my Let's Play. As always, I'm going to take you through the wonderful world of Minecraft and show you what it's all about. For more information about the mods and launcher that I'm using, refer to my previous videos. Alright, so welcome back, and today I'm going to continue our tour of my castle. I thought I'd change things up, and this is a side project that I've been working on. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Alright, so here we go. So, my last video, I started off by showing you my towers and this wall, my bridge that I made. Now we're going to continue on to this canal that I made. I'm going to take you to the main area. Alright, so right down here, I'm going to scroll past that. We're going to work our way up there. So this is a waterfall that I made. So here's a little dock that I made. Because we're connecting the two canals, and this is, watching whether or not we want friendly boats to come by. So here's a little dock so that way the boats can dock. We're gonna come down here. This needs a little work. I haven't really done much with this other than the initial build. So we're gonna come up these stairs. We're gonna turn the corner. We're gonna come up these stairs. We have a little kind of corner bridge that I like. It's very similar to. Oops. It's very similar to the first bridge that I made. Using spruce wood stairs for the roof and some fences for the sticks that hold it up. And then this is just to show that it's not floating in there and that it's actually being held up. Let's get back in here. Alright, and then a little Easter egg I thought I'd show you is if we come down here, you notice that the top, it's all even, even, and then we get down here and it's not symmetrical like the other ones. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna break this one up, and look right there, we have a little switch, or we have a lever here. So we're just gonna flip that switch, come down here, and it opens up this secret door. I'll show you right now. There, flip the switch, it closes it. Flip it again, and it opens it. So now that it's open, we're gonna kind of cover that back up. So we're gonna come back down here, and I'll flip the switch one more time, and it closes the door behind you. Let me just get some wood real quick. Alright, so I'm going to break this down. And this is the circuitry that I used for this this secret door right here. It's two pistons, two sticky pistons actually, and then all this wiring. There's my first switch, and then the second switch actually comes around over here, and there it is. Alright, so it looks kind of complicated. It is. It really is. This circuitry that I have going on here. If you've taken any classes with electrical engineering or circuits, you'll know that this right here that I have set up is it's an XOR gate, which is an exclusive OR gate. And basically what that means is that when both switches are on, the door is gonna be closed. But when either or of the switches is activated, it's gonna open the door. And then when both the switches are off, the door is gonna be closed. So that way I can I can control the door using either of the switches, but only in certain instances, and that's called an XOR gate. So we're gonna come back down here. This is continuing on, and what I have set up down here is a subway system, or a rail system, if you will. These are reinforced tracks to prevent from the rails exploding and causing us all to light on fire. Because previously what I had power rails, and the cars would just come crashing and blow up, and all this would catch on fire, and there's just a hassle. So I made these reinforced rails. And then right here we have this is part of the Railcraft mod. What this does is, this is the exiting lane. I should have said that first. So what happens is you come down from the other station. You as soon as the rail cart hits this, it's gonna pop you off, and it's gonna stop you with this bumper stop. So it's gonna pop you out of the rail cart automatically, and then you just mine the rail cart, and it's gonna you're gonna pick that up. Over here we have our entering rail tracks. If you hit this, you put a rail cart right here, it's gonna automatically put you right into the rail cart, and we get some reinforced booster tracks, some power tracks, and I'm gonna propel you on. So let's show you what it's like. So we're just going to take one of these many mine carts. I'm going to place it down, and as you can see, because of that, it already propelled me forward. We're just going to move forward, and because we got booster rails, it's going to propel us really fast. And we're going to hit our bumper, and it's going to pop me out. So as you see, I'm coming down. As soon as the rail cart hits this, it pops me out of the rail cart, and this bumper here stops me. And then we just mine it, we get back on. On the same side, we have, cart full of rail carts, and it's the exact same size, so just going to bring you right back to the station. The only bad thing about this is that I have not finished it yet. So once you get to one end, there's nothing really there to do. It's just a one-way trip. What I plan to do is I'm gonna build this up, and it's gonna lead to the main castle. I just haven't done that yet. So let's get back on this rail cart, and as you can see, it automatically popped me in, and it's gonna propel me forward with these booster tracks. And right here, it's gonna pop me out. Yep, there we go. So that is it for my little subway system. Again, a lot of the stuff that I'm working on here is a work in progress. It's mostly complete, but it's just not fully 100% complete. Again, and this is the subway system that I'm gonna work on. So we're gonna come back here. We're gonna mine this. We're gonna flip our switch that closes our super secret subway system. Replace that, and no one will ever know that it's there. Let's continue on with our tour. So you take this little bridge here, and we're gonna cut through the mountain a little bit. There's a little passageway. As you can see here, there's a little bridge with no railing, so it kind of like adds that little element of danger. And this is we got a pit of water here, and then I'm gonna fly mode here, and we have our little waterfall. And then if someone were to try and climb up this waterfall or climb up this way, we have these pungy sticks, and these are basically just sharp sticks that if you touch them, it's gonna hurt you and it's gonna poison you, as well as slow down your movement. So these are really a defense mechanism, but they're subtle defenses, so that way you don't really see them. That's the point. The point is that you don't really see them, and they're kind of just there in the background. And again, these are going to poison you, they're going to slow you down, they're going to really hurt you. The reason for this is to make sure we don't have any unwanted visitors, and anyone that is coming to the castle, that way they're forced to go through the dock, come up here, and take this main way into the castle. So right here, as you can see, we can't get into the castle because there's a pit of lava here. So normally, I'd be playing this in survival mode, where no one can just walk by. There's no flying. Right now I'm in creative mode. So again, here we have a pit of lava, and again, this isn't 100% completed, but right here, in between the lava, I have dispensers, and the idea I'm planning to do here is I'm going to set up a shadow pressure plate, so that way when you step on it, it's going to activate it. And what's going to happen is these dispensers are going to go off, and as you walk by, it's going to shoot you. So this castle is really, really defensive, and that I don't want anyone coming in here. And it's doing a pretty good job of that. So what'll happen is we'll have someone on the inside here. They'll come over here and they'll hit this switch. I got little instructions here for our bridge controls. So if we want people to come into our base, we're going to have the lever up. If we don't want people to come in, we're going to deny them, and then we're going to flip the switch down. So right now we're denying people from coming in. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip the switch, and what happens is, see what happens there is a secondary defense system. So what happens is we close the bridge off so that way people can come in. So the bridge comes together. People can take that pathway down. I'm just going to break this real quick so I can show you. So if we're coming here, we're walking to, now we can walk past the lava and past the dispensers that are going to shoot the arrows at us. We're gonna walk in here, but now we're stopped. This is our secondary checkpoint. So just we see someone coming, okay, That the main lava pit is to prevent huge armies from attacking. Now the secondary part is so that way we can have individuals or people come up to the gate and we can identify them whether or not they're friendly or hostile. So that's why we have this little barrier up here. And so a little neat trick that I put in here that I'm really proud of. What I did was, so if someone comes up to, they walk up to past the lava, now they're at our gate, and we don't like them, we're gonna trap them in, and we're gonna burn them to death. So we're gonna hit this little lever right here, and what this lever does is it closes the door behind them, okay, and then up top we're gonna have this whole room filled with lava, and that way they have no way of getting out, and they're just constantly being hit and burned with lava. And that's a good way of getting rid of people, because they can't get out, and the lava's definitely gonna hurt them. So it's a good secondary defense mechanism if they somehow get past our lava gate right there. So I'm gonna close that off, so that door in the back is gonna open, and I'm gonna flip the lever here. And as you can see, we got lava up. Lava's a little bit tricky to get rid of. So there we go. Alright, so what happens is when I unhit that lever, the doors close again, and these two levers right here, you can see the dripping lava, those are going to close, and that's going to stop the lava flow. Alright, that concludes it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will continue the tour in my next video.